My guest today is former public advisor on foreign political issues Vafa Guluzadeh. Welcome to our studio. Thank you. Today we will discuss results of Azerbaijan-Armenian negotiations. What are the general results of the talks between two states? What did they promise? I consider that negotiations between Armenia and Azerbaijan are imitational. We must have good understanding of that. The talks are traps set competently for Azerbaijan by Russia. America cannot get out of this trap because America is willing to set up peace, but Russia does not. Russia does not care about peace or war. It hopes to gain strength and again take control of all over South Caucasus. America's concerns are safety no matter what result is achieved. The two parties, Azerbaijan and Armenia, cannot come to an agreement whether Nagorno-Karabakh belongs to Azerbaijan or Armenia. Therefore, negotiations between them give no result. All countries, international organizations, including United Nations, recognize Nagorno-Karabakh as Azerbaijan's territory. However, USA's formulations on territorial integrity of Azerbaijan and rights to define fortune of nations do not allow to solve the problem. But we cannot call Armenian minorities settled in Nagorno-Karabakh a nation. Russia and America should put pressures on Armenia, not Azerbaijan, because Armenia is invader and occupied territories of Azerbaijan. All of those factors minimize the possibility of achieving peace. Firstly, they should withdraw invaders from occupied territories of Azerbaijan based on principles set by OSCE Minsk Group. Then Minsk Group should hold a conference and status of Nagorno-Karabakh should be discussed. However, they did opposite thing. They occupied Azerbaijan territories and make false decisions. For instance, Azerbaijan took wrong step by adopting referendum because the policy of Russia was clear. They deported Azerbaijanians from Armenia as a result of the percentage of Azerbaijan population in Nagorno-Karabakh fell to 30%. Russia doesn't agree to give territories to Armenia and achieve peace. Therefore, all the talks in Sochi, St. Petersburg, Moscow are unsuccessful. Negotiations in Kazan also gave no result. Madrid principles were put forth by co-chairing states. Armenia do not accept those principles. To what extent do you agree with pressures put on Azerbaijan? There is a possibility that Azerbaijan is supposedly ready to give Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia. Therefore, they put pressures on Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is ready to give Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia under conditions that Armenia should give 7 regions back to us. Russia ordered Armenia not to accept anything and not to make concessions. Therefore, Armenia refused to come to an agreement. Recently, a number of negotiations, continuous meetings are organized between the states, ministers of foreign affairs, and a number of statesmen are made. Nowadays, Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs Sergei Lavrov will negotiate with Washington Secretary of State. What results do you expect? I think that Russia propagation will announce Azerbaijan guilty, stating that the problem is not solved because obstacles put by Azerbaijan. Thus, the problem is not solved. America do not support Azerbaijan as it did that for Russia, Georgia. Co-chairing countries and the European Union make statements about changing status quo. What is the core of those statements? You know, they make imaginary changes to status quo. There is no use of making changes because the two parties do not care about changing made to status quo. Yesterday, an information on negotiations between Medvedev and Barack Obama were placed on the official website of the government of Russian Federation. They agreed to make coordination among the states. Haven't they made coordination during 13 years? I consider that all negotiations are useless. No coordination will be made between the states, because Russia considers that one day it will get strong again and take control all over the world. For long, no result is achieved during negotiations. Yesterday, the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan stated that it can be the end of the talks. This means that a war might begin between Armenia and Azerbaijan. If war happens, what would it bring to Azerbaijan? You know, it's not so easy for Azerbaijan to begin war. We must struggle against several states at the same time. These states are Armenia, Russia, and America. because as a Christian country, Armenia is strongly supported by Russia and US West. If we weaken Russia, then we can destroy Armenian army and return our occupied territories back. However, I'm concerned about one thing. One of the plans of Russia is to attack Azerbaijan. However, they want to accuse us on occupation of Armenia's territories. There are also problems related to Nabucco. Iran and Russia declared that as the agreement can pave the way for damage to environment, they cannot accept it. In this case, is there a possibility of a new conflict? After Soviet Union collapsed, all the countries signing Warsaw Pact Eastern Europe became members of NATO. US destroyed Yugoslavia. All Baltic states became members of NATO as well. Russia faced complete fiasco in Georgia because Russia's aim was not to capture Abkhazia and Ossetia because they already took control of those areas. They wanted to tackle Saakashvili and replace him with Georgadze, but they couldn't achieve it as US prevented Russia. This was big defeat for Russia. When it comes to Nabucco, this pipeline will be constructed, and this will be another defeat for Russia. How must Azerbaijan eliminate the problem? What measures must be taken? First of all, Azerbaijan must strengthen its army, struggle against Armenia. Besides, population also must be prepared for the fight. They can be taught fighting skills. Thank you for the interview. My guest today was former public advisor on foreign political issues Vafa Guluzadeh. Thank you.
Vafa Guluzadeh'ydi. Sağ olun.